How to manage a case. This video is intended for department chairs, college deans, and chairs of college committees or their assistants. In this video, we'll go over how to navigate to a filtered view of all of the cases under your respective area. We'll show how you can upload documents like peer evaluations or a college dean, department chair, or college committee letter directly to a packet. We'll also demonstrate how you can share that letter back to the review candidate and let them have an opportunity to correct any errors of fact if that's required. Finally, we'll show you how to set or update the case status, move the case forward, and ultimately close the case at the end of the review process. All of these steps are important to understand in order to effectively manage a case. So now let's jump into the demo. The very best way to get to Interfolio is from the homepage of the Faculty Relations website. The address is www.wwu.edu/facultyrelations. From there, click the button on the Interfolio banner at the top of the page, and then click the Interfolio icon on the next page. This will take you to a login screen where you can enter your credentials. Be sure to use your username at wwu.edu email along with your universal password, and then click Sign In. The first thing you should see is a prompt that asks you where you'd like to go. Click the Western Washington University link. The case or cases you need to review can be found on the home screen under Your Action Items, or you can also click Cases along the left-hand navigation bar to get a complete listing of the cases under your respective area. To open a case, just click on the person's name. From here, you can review their materials organized according to their department review template. In an earlier video titled How to Review Somebody Else's Packet, we showed how you can use the Reader tool to easily browse through the review candidate's materials and add confidential notes or annotations. We won't cover the same topic here, but we encourage you to watch that other video if you need a recap. The first thing you should do is to navigate to the case details page and read the instructions. Try to follow them in order. Most cases begin at the department level where all tenured faculty, including the department chair, are granted access to the packet. The instructions at this step will ask the tenured faculty to email their peer evaluations to their chair. The instructions will also ask the chair to move the case forward to the second department step after the chair has received the internal peer evaluations by email. In the second department step, the instructions will look something like this. They will instruct the department chair to upload the peer evaluations and the department chair letter to the committee documents section, share the letter with the review candidate, giving them 5 days to review, set case status, and move case forward. We will follow each of these steps in order. To upload peer evaluations and the department chair letter to the packet in a confidential manner, navigate back to the case materials screen and click Add File under the committee documents section. Upload the appropriate documents from your computer. This is also where you can upload other department and college-specific evaluation forms, including tallies of votes, if you'd prefer to track them on a document or spreadsheet rather than on the tool provided under the case details screen. None of the documents saved under the committee documents section will be able to be viewed by the review candidate unless you choose to share something with them. To share a department chair, college dean, or college committee letter with the candidate, select the checkbox next to the document or documents that you'd like to share. Then click Share in the blue ribbon near the top of the screen. You'll be given the option to share with the candidate or with committee members. Choose With Candidate. Next, you will be taken to a screen where you will compose your message to the candidate. In cases where the collective bargaining agreement gives candidates 5 days to correct errors of fact, click the checkbox to enable a response. From here, you can set a deadline of 5 days into the future. If a response is submitted by the candidate, it should always be placed into the committee documents section. You can then have the option to preview the message before ultimately clicking Send. After you click Send, the candidate will receive an email message prompting them to log into their account and view the files. There are 2 other aspects to managing a case that we'll explore next: how to set or update the case status, and how to send the case forward or close it. The first time a case status should be set is at the department level. To set a case status, find the status indicator near the top of the screen and click either Select Status or Change. Then select the most relevant option pertaining to the review. The case status should always be set or updated before moving the case along to the next level in the workflow. To send the case along to the next set of reviewers, click the Send Case button at the top right-hand side of the screen. In some instances, you'll have the option to move it backwards or forwards. In most cases, you're going to want to move it forwards. A message will appear notifying you of who will lose access and who will gain access when you move it forward. You have the option to send a custom message to the next set of reviewers, but that isn't necessary. They will receive the standard notification in their inbox anyways. To close a case, if you are the last reviewer, like a dean or the provost or the president, click Case Options and then Close Case. Here you will be asked to set the final status for the case. Make the best selection and then click Save.